Are we playing music? You're supposed to play the background music right now. It's coming. Hold on. Alright, so we saw The Vow today, right?
First of all, the ending was bullshit.
That was some bullshit. Like, okay, so don't watch this video if you haven't seen the movie, or if you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe these bitches just ruined the movie for me or some shit. Like, play the music louder. Give me that.
I don't want glasses.
Okay, so this is like such, like, it's funny. It's just a funny movie. It is like a cheesy version of 50 First Dates. Yeah. Alright, so first of all, what are we going to talk about, Brika? Look at the camera.
Wait, what?
Okay, so what did you notice in the movie?
What I noticed was, in the beginning, the fake car accident. That was probably the first funny part of the movie. Very funny, I thought.
Alright, let's talk about that. So, they parked near a sidewalk.
Well, were they in park? Or were they just stopped at a stoplight?
They just parked. They were about to, get that nookie on, feel me? And then, so they're parked, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a garbage truck. Mind you, this is like about 9 o'clock at night. I don't know what the garbage truck is doing out that late, but
in slow motion,
like good 2 miles per hour, and just hits him from behind. It wasn't even that serious. It was like a bump, and all of a sudden,
because she took her seatbelt off right before this incident,
she flies through the window.
Face first.
No, forehead first. As the glass is hitting her, she has only one scratch, like this big, like literally like this big, on her cheek.
And she flies in the window.
Slaps, like right on the front. What's the front shirt called?
That. I don't even know.
Oh, no,
the hood of the car.
Okay, it was
the
like.
Hood of the car.
I know, I'm so insensitive.
I felt like we were the worst people in the movies with the movie theater.
I know, everyone was looking at us.
Yeah, we were pretty much laughing.
Okay, we ran into our homies though, they felt us.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was just unrealistic. Let's see, next
but
funny.
The rest of the movie was good though. Like
it was frustrating. It wasn't even.
It was good.
It wasn't romantic.
I was so mad the whole time.
Yeah, it was not romantic. It was just frustrating. Let's see, what was another funny part? I'm not your daddy, I'm your girl. Alright. Okay, so you guys know she loses her memory in the video, right? So because she loses her memory, she decides to move in with her parents. Let's tell them about the secret with daddy.
Okay.
Alright. I don't think we should spoil this part for them though.
Let's do it, because this was so
This was the funniest shit.
This was the breaking point of the movie. The turning point.
So she's in the grocery store, right? Mind you, she doesn't remember anything. So there's a friend that she thinks she's still friends with. Of course.
The whole time, her family's telling her to stay away from this person.
Yeah.
And so every time she comes in the movie, like, she just walks away with her head down.
Yeah. The girl that's walking away with her head down does not know she had like a concussion that erased all of her memory.
Yeah.
So she goes up to her and she goes like, "Oh, hi, white girl."
Yeah.
Let's call her Emily for now. Let's call her Emily.
I think her name was Emily. Yeah.
Alright. So, Emily walks. She's like, "Oh, hey." So, Emily's like, "Yeah, I totally apologize. Blah, blah, blah. For what happened with me and him. I didn't know." Yeah, that music.
And you told her that.
Alright. So, in the movie, you would assume. Oh, you need to know the background of this. Anyway, in the movie, you would assume that she's talking about the man she was going out with at the time period, which in her mind, they're still fiancés because that's all she remembers. But
before the accident.
Yeah, but they're not really like.
So you would assume at this part of the movie, when the lady in the store is telling her she's sorry, that she's talking about that her fiance, her ex-fiance, pretty much.
Twisted, right?
Twist.
But she goes home to talk to mommy, right? She's like, "Hey, yo, mom, let me holler at you for a minute. Let me talk to you when you talk." And then she goes, "How come you didn't tell me?" She goes, tell me about what? Tell me about Emily. So, in her mind, she's thinking, what's the guy's name, Fabio? She's like, how come you didn't tell me that Emily and Fabio had an affair? Like, that's what's going on in her mind. But the whole time, she's like, how come you didn't tell me? And then the mom just goes, when your dad cheated on me. And then everyone's like, oh!
Talk about a twist. That was the biggest part of the movie.
I know, that was the funniest
shocked.
part of the movie.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we probably didn't explain all that correctly. But
It's
those
hard to
who watch
explain.
the movie know exactly what we're talking
It's
about.
hard to explain, but that was a big part of the movie. I thought it was.
I could not. That was the only part I started crying from laughing though. Like
From
not
laughing
even
so
like.
hard. Like the dad's dirty. Like
Yeah,
the
like
dad's
I ain't your daddy, I'm your grandpa. Anyway, what was another thing?
I don't even know what that
It was just
hilarious.
she was just a bitch. The whole. Okay, Channing Tatum, Tatum, right? Oh my gosh, I was so disappointed. He took off his clothes.
When they got naked, no, they got half naked, went to the water.
And he's running, and it's just.
So they're running towards, like, the screen.
And you know the camera adds on 10 pounds, so you know it's a disappointment when it's still small after that, you know.
You know what we're talking about.
You know what we're
It
talking
was a
about.
disappointment, that's all I can say.
Like, really, bitch? Really? You're gonna look like that? And
Yeah.
just. Anyway, I was very disappointed. Like.
So Channing Tatum so hot.
No wonder it took so long for her to fall in love with you again. You could not satisfy her.
She just wasn't feeling it. Like,
I know.
the whole time. Like, shoot.
She's just like.
I wouldn't either, probably.
I know. I was like, no. Anyway, damn, my hair's messed up. Oh, look at that. Anyway, hey, where's the music? Whatever, play a
the
slap.
same song over and over again.
Play a good song right now. No, don't
Okay.
play the same song.
I'm trying.
Oh, all right, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Pretty much throughout the movie, that's all you need to know. Just the movie made me angry. It wasn't even like romantic. At least
It
the
was
Notebook.
not romantic at all. Like, it made you, like, frustrated. I was frustrated the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it made you more frustrated.
At least in the Notebook, they died together. At the end of this movie, they just walk away. No one knows what happens to anyone.
Terrible ending.
I know, like, I guess it's based on a true story or something, but at the end, they're like, oh, she never gained her memory back. I'm like, bitch, why did I watch this movie? Why couldn't you just say that?
Exactly.
Like, really, we were in the theater, like, damn, just have her remember, like, bang her head against the wall, she'll remember again.
Bang her head, she loses her memory. Bang her head again, she probably gained it back.
I know,
you
bro.
never
There was
know.
just, like, one time, like, like,
Don't even
you
tell her,
remember
just
now?
come
Like,
behind her and just
you're
whack.
like, what the like, she was really...
I remember.
I know, like, oh, when Channing Tatum got angry, though, like...
When Channing Tatum.
Yeah. He got angry, I was like...
Yeah, you have the right to be angry. I would have been
But it
angry a
was
long
sad.
time ago. Shit.
Okay, anyway.
Okay.
She's like, I'm not your punching bag.
Not your punching man. She's such a bitch. She didn't even care.
I know.
anyways.
She was like, that's not my problem. Like,
Yeah.
basically.
The whole movie, I was just like,
Like, and she freaking was flirting in front of
in front
her
of him.
husband.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I feel so bad for Channing Tatum.
Anyway.
Should have done a little bit more than only punch him once in the face.
Anyway, if you're gonna go see The Vow, basically get it on bootleg because it's not even like worth all that money. You know, just go on the internet, type in freemovie.com or something, you'll find it.
Don't think it's a romantic movie.
I know it's not. It's gonna piss off your whole night.
Yeah.
Anyway, besides that, me and Brika went scraper hella dummy in the car filming.
Exactly.
Just hella good times. Like, fuck this movie. Like, we out here trying to function, feel me? Then we hit up Taco Bell, came back to my house, watched 50 First Dates, which is better than The Vow.
Which is the same thing.
Yeah,
really.
same exact thing.
Which
But better
that
and
is so
funnier.
serious right now.
Hella funny. Anyway, that was The Vow spoiler for you. A little bit of the Notebook spoiler.
Go see it in theaters just because we did.
Yeah, no, don't go see it in theaters.
We
Go watch it on
wasted
bootleg.
money.
1050 at freaking
10,
Oak Ridge.
50.
Shoot. After that, we were gonna go hop on to another, what's it called? Movie.
Yeah.
Didn't have time for that though. I was fucking getting tired. It's fucking 1:15 a.m. right now. We're up in this bitch.
Now we out this bitch.
Alright, peace out.
Bye.
Hey.